In today's geologic Sciencemancy, a mystery. Has Earth's inner core stopped its strange spin? What a great headline. This is in Nature magazine by Alexandra Wheats, and whoever they are, I always love their writing in this magazine. So, if you know much about the inner core of the planet, you have this solid inner core, and then mostly iron, and then around it you have a liquid core. So basically, it's like a marble sitting in a thing of oil, and it just spins on its own. The weird part is how fast it spins compared to the rest of the planet, because it's basically sitting there, not touching everything else because of that liquid iron. And so, in the beginning, in the 60s or so, they would use seismic waves from earthquakes, and how fast it would go through that core to indicate that this inner core was rotating faster than the mantle, than the outside of the planet. But later studies found that this super rotation might be slowing down. And right now, some scientists think that it has actually stopped completely. Others disagree and think that it's still spinning faster, and even some are saying that it has stopped all the way to the point now it's starting a subrotation where it's going slower. So you have all of these scientists using these, basically the same method, as far as I can tell, of seismic waves from nuclear blasts and from earthquakes, and they're trying to figure out how fast this ball in the center is going, and no one can quite figure it out. But it goes faster, it goes slower, it stops, it reverses, and even though they don't mention this in the article, what it speaks to is this fascinating phenomenon of geomagnetic reversals. You can look it up. The north and south magnetic poles have reversed many times. In just the last 5 million years, they have reversed over a dozen times. So while homonyms were homonyms, we had north and south flip back and forth. And we're not exactly sure how long this takes, what happens. Some people think it takes 10,000 years for it to flip. Others think it can be as fast as a lifetime, according to some volcanic data, where they looked at magnetic rocks. And so it could happen now that this spin is going to cause our north and south to flip. And the fears are that these lead to mass extinctions because the solar winds, we're no longer protecting the solar winds, and they blow away everything off of our surface like they do on Mars. Or the Van Allen radiation belt suddenly isn't as strong, and all that radiation drops down onto us and kills us, or it starts volcanoes or things like that. But the thing to know is the inner core of the planet may be going faster or slower, or it may be sitting still, and in any case, north may be south any day now.